Hello, everyone. Raise your hand if this platform looks familiar. Okay. Most of you have dealt with it. Some have fought through it, and others gave up and went back to emails and spreadsheets. But here's the thing. Emails and spreadsheets mean no visibility into spend, no compliance controls, and no leverage to negotiate rates at scale. And legacy platforms like Cvent, they were built decades ago for a different era. We like to say that nowadays is the modern Cvent built for the AI era. Our AI doesn't just summarize data, it can actually email and call venues to get availability, handle back and forth negotiations, and present the best options automatically. I'm Anna, CEO and co-founder of Nowadays. My sister Amy and I started this company because we live the logistical nightmares of planning events. At MIT, I planned events for thousands of students as class president and watched as we overpaid for basic ballroom space because we just didn't have the time or capacity to negotiate. I remember even personally driving to McDonald's to pick up 2,000 chicken nuggets. Meanwhile, Amy was at Google and witnessed firsthand how even well-funded companies struggle to track and control meeting spend across different departments. Planning a corporate event is a logistical nightmare, managing manual emails, callbacks, and spreadsheets. Venues always test your willingness to pay, and pricing is opaque and slow to confirm. Cvent promised to solve this 20 years ago, but planners still have to watch step-by-step tutorials just to learn how to use it. And I'm excited to share how Nowadays solves these problems today. So let's first start with air. With Nowadays, you can compare cities side by side. Say Miami versus Mexico City, and compare live travel costs, layovers, total carbon impact, all with your actual attendee list. From Air, we'll then move on to sourcing. Our clients can input their event details in natural language, and we'll automatically structure it into an RFP. And on the back end, our AI is searching on our database of over 400,000 venues, identifying the ones that are the best fit, and automatically reaching out over email and phone to get availability. And within just a day or two, you'll already start receiving direct proposals from hotels in your dashboard. So on the left, here's an example of what a hotel proposal looks like, often super unstructured data and sometimes over 50 pages long. On the right, Nowadays parses that into an apples-to-apples line breakdown of all the values you care about, rates, concessions, F&B, attrition, all so you don't have to do those manual calculations yourself. Now, once we source the perfect venue options for you, then we move on to the negotiation phase. And behind the scenes, our AI can even pick up the phone.
Hi, this is Ina from Nowadays calling about your quote for the March offsite. I noticed the $350 room rate is coming in quite a bit higher than the $275 rate we're seeing at comparable properties in the area. Can you work with us to bring that closer in line? Also, they've requested the attrition be adjusted to 10% so the contract reflects our client's standard terms.
We're able to do this because we have live data from other hotels all directly in your dashboard already to compare, as well as thousands of events to benchmark against. Your team also gets access to an internal knowledge hub for meetings and events, so you can think of it as Yelp or Google reviews, but specifically for group programs instead of just the individual traveler. This ensures that every event is building on the successes of the last. And this is especially useful for negotiating because you can see all the rates and concessions you were previously offered so that even if that original planner has left the company or moved on to a different role, you still have that playbook intact. Now, I'm going to throw another curveball at you. Imagine you are last-minute tasked to plan an offsite to Japan. So you stay up until 4 a.m., start calling hotels, and you realize, I don't even speak Japanese, so I can't even communicate with any of these hotels properly. Instead, our AI can communicate directly during Japanese business hours, speak the fluent language, and negotiate with that local market context. It's truly game-changing for global programs.
こんにちは。団体の会議の件でお電話いたしました。
And the best part is that this works at scale. So with just one click, our AI can automatically place phone calls in fluent local languages to follow up, confirm details, and negotiate rates all across the globe. With nowadays, even these smaller meetings, like the ones that are typically planned by EAs or admins, can finally be routed through the proper channels. For many enterprises, speed and savings isn't always just the biggest win. It's actually being able to see all of that meeting spend in one place and bring that unmanaged segment back under control. We also aggregate all of your company's event data into one reporting dashboard. One VP out of Fortune 500 mentioned that they uncovered $18 million in unmanaged meeting spend. Just bringing that into compliance and preferred rates drive massive savings, and also eliminates those rogue $2,000 a night bookings that are buried under your expense reports. We've proudly supported hundreds of companies in their event planning, like Google, BlackRock, and Amazon. And we also are proud to partner with North Star Meetings Group, who rely on Nowadays to power all of their venue sourcing. And we're excited to be working with several of you in the room today. Built by MIT and Ivy League engineers, our moat is our proprietary AI and the largest venue database in the world. By aggregating demand, we're able to secure 20 to 30% off rates and also power agencies by making them 10 times faster at outreach. Cvent was bought for $4.6 billion in 2023. That's proof that this is a massive market. But this market is being powered by technology that is decades old. Just like Cvent overtook Starsight a decade ago, the industry is definitely ready for its next change, and Nowadays is leading it. We're excited to be offering complimentary pilots to every company in the room today, even if you already have a Cvent license. Pick your messiest meetings challenge, and let us prove to you how Nowadays can truly make planning simple. We're Nowadays, the first AI for corporate events. I'm Anna. Thank you for listening.
Very well done. Now we've got 4 minutes on the clock. Take it away, judges.
Great. Love your focus on AI. I think that's very innovative, but the groups and meetings market is very crowded. Yeah. And taking Cvent out of it, there's a lot of new entrants in the market. And one thing I didn't see is how you're going to incorporate this product with the travel booking experience. Because a lot of the questions that we have as travel and meetings managers is, what is the total cost of the event? Not just of the meeting room and food and beverage. What is the hotel cost and the air cost? And how do you manage that pesky rooming list that we all want to choke?
That's a great question. We integrate with anything that you want to. So Concur, Navan, we have MIT engineers that can just build those integrations in a day. And so we can make sure that all of your meeting spend and all of your travel spend is in one place.
I don't want Steve to get.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay. You said smart hotels are looking for new solutions, and I agree with you that I think everybody wants more innovation in the marketplace, and this is very cool. However, they also go where the customers are, and the customers right now are with Cvent, if we're just being honest, right? So how are you going to still get the hotels to respond to your RFPs first, or at least in a timely fashion?
That's a really great question. So we've actually talking to a lot of hotels. They don't really like inputting their proposals manually into Cvent. They have to put each rate manually. Instead, we meet them in the middle so they can directly respond to us with their templates that they've already made through PDFs and email, and it's easy for them because they can just write in natural language, and then we'll automatically do all of those calculations to show our customer. So it actually saves them time by working with us.
What is the average kind of time saving that you're seeing compared to incumbent tools and Nowadays?
Great question. It definitely depends on the meeting size, but on average, our customers save 135 plus hours on every meeting planned, because on Cvent, they're still doing that manual work of exporting the spreadsheet and organizing it into all the values that they care about.
Cool. On that question, how do you deal with the complex or unique scenarios and as edge cases? Transparency in the AI processing and execution, and then how do you go from AI to, human?
Yes. So one way we're able to deal with all the customization that everybody needs in events is each client can input their custom requests and questions that they want to be clarified in all of their meetings. So then when we get a proposal back, the AI will automatically read and answer those questions for you directly in your dashboard so that you don't have to go and follow up with a hotel again.
And then what's your acceptance rate for these phone calls that are managed by AI? Do you have any metrics on that?
Acceptance rate in terms of if they answer?
AI calls and someone goes, I don't want to talk to you. Or they do. Like, what are you monitoring that and then reporting that? What's the transparency on that AI engagement then? Via
It's definitely a learning process. Over email, it's pretty much 100% because it's just how they typically communicate. And if they're curious, they'll go onto our website and realize, oh, we're an AI, and they'll sometimes message like, hey, I know you're an AI, so I don't know if you'll understand this, but blah, blah, blah. But on the phone call side, I think we're still getting the tech there where I don't think AI phone calling is going to get 100% acceptance rate anywhere yet, though we are still able to get necessary data like, what's your email address to contact, or do you have enough availability?
Okay.
Thank you.
And that's close enough to time. So now we have 2 minutes on the clock for the audience questions. So Anna, what is the source data that you're using, and how often do you update it?
Great question. So venues can directly update their data in our database, but also we partner directly with local travel bureaus as well as North Star Meetings Group to get our data. And we make sure that even if we don't have a venue in our database, it basically mimics how we would do it manually. And there's an AI agent going out, searching on Google, and updating all of that information live. And as hotels also send us new proposals, they're always telling us when there's new renovations happening or new catering menus, and those will automatically update in our database as well.
And do you source non-hotel venues?
Yes, we source all types of venues, so restaurants, event spaces, and after you finish that venue booking, we can also do activities, flights, anything that you want in terms of shuttle transportation.
So what's the pricing model?
Great question. So we have two pricing models. One is more a la carte, which a lot of our customers like to start with, and we charge a percentage of the total fee, as well as we get commission from the hotel side. And then for many enterprises, we move on to an annual subscription based on your volume.
Does Nowadays integrate with contract management software?
Yes. So we have a couple of integrations, but we're always willing to build more. So just let us know what you need, and we can do that for you.
Do you have APIs to global hotel chains?
To global hotel chains? Yes, in a different way. We have direct contacts to every major hotel chain, and they will make sure to update all of the information on our end, and they're the first point of contact, so they make sure that we can always get the fastest turnaround time.
Two people want to know what the mascot's name is.
Oh, if you have ideas, let us know. We're still thinking.
And how are you managing hotel commissions, and what's that revenue channel? How is that revenue channel impacting your pricing model?
Hotel commissions is still a pretty manual process in the industry. Sometimes they send us checks, and then often they'll just wire direct deposits to us.
That's our time. Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you.